Stuart from Flexion Belt. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my other videos. I'm going to show you how simple it is to use the Flexion Belt. Comes in a nice package like that. So once we open it up, there's another video I made, by the way, about the company that makes the Flexion Belt for me. They're called Formetka. Very high quality material that they use, okay? So here we got the Velcro. It's that simple. It attaches anywhere along here, okay? I know for myself, personally, I put it super tight. So I think I put it around here, okay? Once we get the size, like that, that's it, that's all, okay? So once we find, again, I know that this is my size around here, very tight. Once you get the size, the best way to do it, actually, begin by on the floor, okay? Best thing to do, even just begin with just one leg, okay? Just one leg, just like that. You already start to feel it in the back, okay? And so eventually the next thing you want to do, just like that, okay? Both legs, okay? And just like I'm explaining in my other videos, this is called the flexion position. Flexion, you got flexion and extension for back pain issues. Flexion, like you flex your muscles, flexion or extension. So it's that simple. That's the first thing you do. Once, if you want to use it on the floor, it's also great for yoga. Next thing I'll show you, for example, what I mean about yoga. If you have a yoga mat, for sure it's a lot nicer. But a yoga position you could do. Everybody knows that position, the yoga position. This position is actually called Pavana Muktasana pose. The Pavana Muktasana pose, right? So again, if you've seen my other videos, the whole point of this is, why should I do that when I could have the Flexion Belt keeping me in that position? But personally, 90% of the time, I use it at home on my sofa when I watch TV. That's it, that's all. On my sofa, like this, but I actually have a sofa chair at my place, on my friend Martin's house studio. He's got a nice sofa. You could maybe from there, Martin's sofa. I use it I sit in the corner, and again, 90% of the time I use it just like that. 10-20 minutes when I'm watching TV, and it's that simple, okay? Then another thing you could do is, you notice what I'm doing with my arms, you could give it an extra sort of tug, okay? Or even, I'm gonna put it behind that. Or even just by going like that, you give it a tug if you want an extra stretch, okay? Or then you could just like that or like that. Okay, so next thing I want to explain is, remember, you're not necessarily pushing, right? You're not pushing, it's just you're letting it keep you in that position. Last thing I want to explain is that, well, on that note, even if you do, for some reason, want to push, there's no way that the belt is going to come apart. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I could push with 500 pounds of pressure. The Velcro, trust me, it's going to stay, okay? It's not going to come apart. And on that note, the last thing I wanted to say, getting back to when I said one size fits all, actually like that, one size fits all. Suppose you're a super giant, I mean like Arnold Schwarzenegger, even if you're that big, right? Or even if you want it loose, if for some reason you want it to be super loose, that's totally fine. Maybe you can't get into that tight. What I'm trying to say, even if you're super big, even if it's down to here for some, or if you're really that big, right? Even if you got 2-3 inches there, it's still, you could press for like with 500 pounds of pressure and see how strong the Velcro is holding. Okay, so again, that's how simple it is to use Velcro. Thanks, Stuart out.